buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving headfirst into Turkish.
Turkish. Yes.
We're using this really cool course outline as our kind of jumping off point.
Oh.
And hopefully by the end of this, you guys will be able to like drop some fun Turkish phrases.
That's the goal.
You know, impress your friends with just a little bit of Turkish.
Turkish is such a cool language, too. It's so different.
Right.
From English and a lot of other European languages. And so it's a really interesting one to learn.
So should we start with like the sounds?
Yeah, let's start with sounds.
Okay.
So get ready, because some of these letters are going to look a little funky.
Okay, I'm ready.
So we've got ooh.
Whoa.
Give those a try.
I mean, I've seen some familiar ones in there, but some others are definitely different. Yep.
Yeah. So, and then one of the coolest things I think about Turkish pronunciation is this thing called vowel harmony.
Vowel harmony. What is that?
So basically all the vowels in a word have to like agree with each other.
Okay.
So if you've got like a word that starts with an E, all the other vowels are probably going to be front vowels as well.
Huh. That's so interesting.
That's really cool. Yeah.
So like a word like...
Yeah, like the word Elma for apple.
Okay.
You hear how all those vowels are kind of in the front of your mouth?
Yeah.
So that's vowel harmony in action, and it makes Turkish sound really, really beautiful.
That's so cool.
Especially when you hear like Turkish music or poetry.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It flows.
I bet.
Yeah.
So we've got the sounds down. What about like sentence structure?
Oh, yeah. Sentence structure is really different in Turkish.
Yeah.
It's subject, object, verb.
Subject, object, verb.
Yeah. So instead of saying in English, John eats the apple, it would be John Apple eats.
John Apple eats.
Yeah. Interesting. So like if you wanted to say I drink tea, it would be ben çay içiyorum.
Ben çay içiyorum.
Yeah.
Which means, which if you translate it literally, it would be like I'm drinking.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's very different.
I like it though.
It is. Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so we've got the sounds, we've got the sentence structure.
Yeah.
I feel like we're ready to start having some conversations.
Let's do it.
Okay, so basic greeting.
The most basic is merhaba.
Merhaba.
Like your all-purpose hello.
Okay.
But then you can also be more specific. So günaydın.
Günaydın
Is good morning, and iyi akşamlar.
İyi akşamlar
Is good evening.
Okay, so that's kind of like the buenos dias and the buenas noches of Turkish.
Exactly.
Okay, so merhaba, günaydın, and
İyi akşamlar.
Yeah.
And then one that you'll want to know is nasılsınız,
Yeah.
which is how are you?
Nasılsınız.
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard that that's really important in Turkish culture.
It is really important. Turkish culture is very big on being polite.
And showing genuine interest in other people. Okay, so that's a really common phrase that you'll hear.
So it's not just like a formality.
No, it's not just like a formality. People genuinely want to know how you are doing.
That's so cool. Okay, so we've met some people. We've said hello.
Yeah.
We've asked how they're doing. What about if we like want to get around?
Okay, so let's say you've just landed in Istanbul.
Okay.
You're ready to explore.
I'm ready.
First thing you're going to want to know are some numbers.
Okay.
And how to ask for the time.
Right.
So for numbers, start by learning 1 through 20.
Okay.
And then you can count by tens up to 100.
Okay.
And then to ask what time it is, you just say saat kaç.
Saat kaç.
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. And I feel like when you're traveling, you need...
Numbers and time are so important.
Yeah, you need those phrases.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So numbers, time. What about just like those super basic phrases?
Yeah. Okay.
Like yes and no and please and thank you.
So Yvette is yes. Hayır is hayırs.
Lütfen, please.
Lütfen. And teşekkür ederim.
Teşekkür ederim.
Is thank you.
Wow, that one's a mouthful.
Yeah, it's a long one.
I'm going to have to practice that one.
You'll get it.
Okay.
But it's a very important one to know, obviously.
Yes.
And then another important one is özür dilerim.
Özür dilerim.
Which is, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And that one's important because in Turkish culture, you really do apologize even for like a little tiny things.
Okay.
So like if you bump into somebody on the street, özür dilerim, it's just a way of showing respect.
Okay, so like not just for like big transgressions.
Right, exactly.
Like everyday little things.
Everyday life.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're ready.
And navigating.
We're in Istanbul. We're navigating the streets. We're being polite. We're saying sorry if we bump into people.
We're fitting right in.
What if we want some tea? Like we see a cute little cafe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. How do we order some tea?
Easy. You just say bir çay lütfen.
Bir çay lütfen.
Yeah, 1 tea, please.
Okay, and if we want to pay?
If you want to pay, you say hesap lütfen.
Hesap lütfen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like with these few phrases, we're really getting around.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay, so we've had our tea.
Yeah.
We're feeling refreshed.
Okay.
We're walking down the street, and we get a little lost.
Uh-oh.
How do we ask for help?
So you can say burası neresi?
Burası neresi?
Yeah, which means, what place is this?
Okay, so basically, where am I?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And somebody will point you in the right direction.
Perfect. And what if, like, we need to get somewhere specific?
Okay, so if you need to get somewhere specific,
Yeah.
it's helpful to know some transportation vocabulary.
Okay, like
It's like otobüs is bus,
autobus?
tren is train,
Tren.
and taxi is taxi.
Taxi.
Easy peasy.
I feel like a lot of those are kind of similar to English.
Yeah, a lot of them are, they're cognates, so that makes them easy to remember.
Okay, cool. All right, so we are now navigating Istanbul like pros.
Yes,
We are not getting lost.
you got it.
We know how to get around. I feel like we're ready to hit the Grand Bazaar.
Okay,
Let's do some shopping.
let's go.
So many beautiful things there.
Yeah.
I just imagine all the amazing like carpets and textiles.
Yeah, all the spices,
Yeah.
the smells.
And we see something, we're like, ooh, what is that?
That's when you say bu ne.
Bonne.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then, of course, the very important question. Kaspara.
Yes, kaç para? How much is this?
Yes, essential.
That's very important.
I actually remember I used this phrase, indirim var mı,
Oh, nice.
which means,
Is there a discount?
is there a discount? And the shopkeeper was like so impressed.
Yeah, they love it when you
Yeah.
try to speak Turkish.
Yeah, you get like bonus points for trying.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay, so we've done all this shopping.
we've got our souvenirs.
We've gotten discounts. Maybe we've made some friends along the way. How do we introduce ourselves?
Okay, so you can start by saying benim adım.
Benim adım.
And then you would insert your name.
Okay,
So benim adım, my name is.
cool.
And then you can also say like how old you are
Okay,
and maybe what you do for a living.
great.
Just like a little brief introduction.
Nice. And then maybe tell them something you like.
Yeah, so you could say something like cinema seviyorum,
Sinema seviyorum.
which means I like movies.
Oh, cool.
So, you can just start with
Yeah.
these little simple phrases and
Yeah.
it can lead to a whole conversation.
Totally.
Yeah,
And I feel like people appreciate it when you're trying to speak their language.
absolutely. It shows that you're making an effort
Yeah.
to connect with their culture.
Yeah,
And I think that goes a long way.
I agree. Wow, we've covered so much in this deep dive.
We have.
I feel like we've gone from like 0 to
Yeah.
at least a little bit of conversational Turkish.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go to Istanbul.
Get out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know what? Even just learning a little bit of a new language
Yeah.
can really open up a whole new world for you.
I feel like that's so true.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe this will inspire you to keep learning Turkish and see where it takes you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So everyone listening out there, hopefully you guys learned a ton. You're ready to go out there and practice your Turkish. And who knows, you might surprise yourself with how much you've picked up.
It's amazing what you can learn
Yeah.
in just a short amount of time.
Awesome. Well, teşekkür ederim for joining us
Teşekkür ederim.
on this Turkish adventure. We'll see you guys next time
See ya.
for another deep dive.
Bye.